What's up, YouTube? Wet Movie One back here again for another live show right here on YouTube. It's about 12:25 in the night, in the evening. I'm very scared. Is anybody out there? I just want to know because I'm about to do my top 10 autographed DVDs and Blu-rays I have in my collection right now. I do have a lot more, autographed stuff. I'll probably show you guys, in depth, in the future. But I'm just doing this in live video form. Hopefully the video quality is okay because I'm doing it from my laptop, or my not my laptop, but my big computer instead of doing it on my phone like I normally do. And I'm just gonna show you guys a couple of my favorite autographs I have in my collection and share some stories or my experience when it comes to meeting said person to get an autograph. These are in no real particular order. These are just some of my favorite, some of my top 10 favorite autographs in my collection. I see some of you guys in the comments right now says, "Oh, what's up, Brendo? What's up, Brendo? Where's Gabe?" I don't know where Gabe is. I was supposed to hang out with him today to do a Christmas exchange video, but he bailed on me like he normally does lately. But right now I'm about to show you guys one of my favorite autographs in my collection, which I got recently. But that is my wrestling Bret Hart Wrestling with the Shadows DVD, which I still have in my thing, which is autographed by Bret Hart in the purple. Right here, you guys all know Bret Hart from WWE or F, whatever you guys want to call it, and everything. This was just at one of those autograph signings at it was called Frank and Sons, and it was a fun experience, but at the same time had to wait in a long ass line and pay like 40-50 bucks just to meet him for like a second or two. It was no big big experience, but just to be able to meet him for a moment and to have him sign this DVD and another one of mine, which was really kind of cool because he was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up as a kid, and I was just like, holy shit! I finally got his autograph and stuff. I know, like when it comes to me and autographs, I have a lot of them, but I don't go out to do it to try to sell them later or to try to make money on them or anything like that. It's just for me to have a memory and an experience with different people I liked growing up as a kid. And this would have to be one of my favorite autographs I do have in my collection right here. Bret the Hitman Hart, Bret Hart Wrestling with the Shadows, Hitman, whatever. But this next one right here is definitely in my top 10 autographs that I have in my collection right here. And it was most of it was captured on video here on my YouTube channel about a year or so ago. I went to this what's it called, like little like bar slash like place that plays, you can go and watch live music and everything, and Jeff Goldblum was there, and he was just hanging out, and he autographed my Jurassic Park collection right here. He just kind of did it right there in the middle and everything. And man, come on, you can't watch Jurassic Park and go, I don't like Jeff Goldblum, because Jeff Goldblum's shit. And he was just there, performing his jazz music, playing the piano because he's a pianist and everything. And I got a video with him. And I'm like, I went up to him and stuff, and he signed my thing. I got a picture with him and everything. Really super cool dude. And I was there, and I was just like, I am. Hey Jeff, I do YouTube videos and stuff. I'm not big on there or anything, but is it cool if I have like a little moment with you, on my video blog? He's like, yeah, dude, let's do it. So I turn on the camera. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm here with Jeff Goldblum right now. Jeff, what's up, man? How you doing? And then you saw what you saw. So it's just kind of like a fun, little experience to have and a memory, to have. And as soon as I'm done talking about my top 10, I'll start answering some of you guys' questions there are in the chat right here. So please know I'm not gonna, not look at that. So I will after I get done with my top 10 autographs in my collection. But come on, man, Jeff Goldblum on my Jurassic Park Blu-ray set right here. I know this is the older set, but hey, Jeff Goldblum signed my Jurassic Park. What? Because I grew up loving the Jurassic Park movies. You know what I mean? Like I remember seeing the first one in theaters with my dad when he pulled me out of my elementary school at the time to go see the first one, and I was just like, what? Like I feel like I was like the coolest kid in school, and I went to go see the movie with him, and I sat there, and when that guy when the guy was the T Rex came out, I was like all scared as hell, and then right when that guy got eaten off the toilet, I was just like, holy shit, Dad, what the fuck? What the hell's going on? And then like ever since then, I was just like I remember that experience and watching that movie and watching the other Jurassic Park movies and just like always just having a nostalgic feeling and fun feeling when I always watch them. I know some of the later ones are not the greatest. Like Jurassic Park to me is not great, but I still love it anyway. I enjoy the Jurassic World ones and everything, but I just love. I'm just a movie guy, and I just love having that experience and that memory with my dad going to the movies and getting taken out of school to go watch it, getting scared, and then going to school the next school day and telling everyone I saw Jurassic Park, and they're like, all the kids are like, was it scary? I'm like, hell no, man, it was cool. I wasn't scared, but like inside I was like, oh shit, that was scary as shit. Especially if you're in elementary school. Come on now. And the next one up in my collection of my top 10 autographs in my collection right here would have to go to my Evil Dead DVD. This is like the original Elite DVD that came out back in the day. Of course, I have like the bigger edition of it and them on Blu-ray and 4K and stuff now. But this one right here is autographed by pretty much the entire cast. Even Tom Savini, the special, not Tom Savini, Tom Sullivan, or whatever it is, that did the makeup effects in this film, along with Ash himself, Bruce Campbell, and everybody is pretty much on here except for Sam Raimi. He's the only person I think I don't have that's on this Blu-ray. I have all the ladies of the Evil Dead. You know what I mean? Like I said, Ash is on there. So it's just something really cool I've had for a very long time. That hopefully I can add Sam Raimi on this bad boy one day. But I got different people at different conventions along the way. Like the ladies of Evil Dead were all at one convention one time, and I believe Ash was at a different one. It was just like one or two different conventions that I got it all signed. But just to know I have most of the people from the movie on my original Evil Dead DVD that I grew up having as growing up, is just cool. You know what I mean? So that's another one as one of my favorite autograph pieces I have in my top 10 right here. And of course, another one in my collection I have was one of my favorite childhood films of all time, and it's autographed by two of the members of the cast. Hopefully, I get to add more people autographs onto this one. But this one right here is signed. Is my Heavyweights Blu-ray right here, signed by Paul Feig, who is also, like, of course, the director of the new Ghostbusters movie and Bridesmaids and stuff. But he's also one of the stars in this film. He plays one of the camp counselors that lost weight, and now he's there, he's helping out the kids. He's not a bad guy. He's one of the good guys and everything. And of course, Gerald Garner, also known as Aaron Schwartz, who I'm going to be doing a documentary with that starts filming next month, and I'm so super excited to be a part of it. It's about child stars, and I think they're going to be getting interviews from a whole bunch of different child stars around the area. And I think I can't really talk about what I'm going to be doing in it, because I'm not a child star or anything like that. But Aaron Schwartz, the guy that played Gerald Garner in this film, is one of the filmmakers, and my friend Chris Canote is making this film, and they wanted me to be a part of it and everything. And it's gonna be kind of cool the way they're gonna put me into this thing. But it starts filming, I believe, next month, or they're doing something. I know we're all getting together, and something's going down in January and everything. But I got Aaron Schwartz, Gerald Garner, and Paul Feig to sign my Heavyweights Blu-ray. Hopefully one day I can get like the director, or even Kenan Thompson to sign it, because Kenan Thompson's always been one of those guys I always grew up loving and watching growing up as a kid. You know what I mean? On it was called Good Burger and all that, and just all that Nickelodeon stuff. I just always loved his work, and of course Mighty Ducks. And hopefully I get to meet, what's his name again? That would be pretty cool. There's a couple of the other cast members that are in here that I would like to meet, like maybe Judd Apatow would be cool one day. But that's another one that's on my top 10 favorite signed DVDs or Blu-rays I have in my collection. But like I said, I'll get to your comments as soon as I'm done talking about my favorite autographs I have in my, or top 10 I have in my collection right now. And another one I just recently got, and I went to this event in Beverly Hills. It was just a movie screening, and an actress from this movie was there, and I was just like, I'm gonna bring this just in case I'm able to meet her or get an autograph from her and things. And that is, I got my Bed Knobs and Broomsticks signed by Angela Lansbury, and this was one of my favorite movies of hers growing up as a kid and stuff. And she was at this theater to play it, one of her movies from the 70s called Death on the Nile. I had a video about that too. I wasn't able to like talk to her on video, like interview wise or anything, because there was too many people, and I'm not, there's only certain times I know I'm able to do certain things. But this was just a real special night because they played her movie there. She did a Q&A, and afterwards, actors can usually just get up and bounce if they want to leave and stuff. But she just sort of she sort of just stayed there after the Q&A, just stayed in her seat and just chilled for a little bit, was like talking to people, and she sort of just started signing for people. I'm like, oh, all right. And I just sort of got in a little line of people that were there, and she signed my thing. She signed my DVD, which was cool. And then as she was leaving, there was like all these different crowds of people, and I was just trying to get out of the way after I got my DVD signed and stuff. And it was just, I just had a cool little experience with her. Ended up getting one of a few people that only got a picture with her there, which was kind of cool, which you guys can see up on my like Facebook or Instagram and stuff, which will be links down below if you guys want to follow me on my social media sites in the description box of this video, to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. But now we're going to move on to another favorite piece I have in my DVD and Blu-ray collection that's autographed, and that is my Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory Digibook Blu-ray right here, signed by 3 of the cast members. 3 of the actual kids that are no longer kids, but the kids from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Please forgive me, I'm not gonna be able to say their names right or anything, but I'm just gonna call them by their character names that sign this one right here. We got Veruca Salt. They all signed in gold for me. Veruca Salt. We also got Violet Beauregard right here, and we got Mike TV. That signed my Blu-ray right here, and this happened at a Hollywood show I got like 2 or 3 years ago, back in the day, before I was like too nervous to actually talk to some of these people. Hopefully one day I'm able to get the kid that played Charlie. That'd be pretty cool, because I know Gene Wilder and a lot of the other cast members are no longer with us. But it's just cool to know that I have one of my favorite childhood movies signed by 3 of the cast members, from the film. I don't know. That's just really cool to me. But another one that I have signed in my collection, that's one of my favorite pieces. That's kind of been my favorite piece even before I got the new signature on it. That happened this week, and that is my Friday Blu-ray right here, signed by Tiny Zeus, Lister, Debo, and Ice Cube. That just happened this past Tuesday, and I just think it's super cool, man. 'Cause this is another movie. Like back in junior high, I remember watching this movie. And I was being told about it. Like, Brendan, you should check this movie out. And watching it and just going, holy shit, this is funny. This is amazing. Like, it made me start to love, like, what do you call it, comedies or hood comedies. I love this stuff. And to be able to like meet Ice Cube at Amoeba Records, it was just one of those things. You just go. All I had to do was buy his CD. His new CD for like $15 or whatever it was, and then then I can go get meet him for a second, get a picture with him, like you saw on my Facebook or Instagram, and everything. And as I was leaving Amoeba Records, I was about to go up the street, and I turned my head down the way, and there was like a small group of people, outside of this little driveway, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go down there for a minute. And I found out by looking at the people, there were like the autograph hounds with like 5 to 10, 15, 20 things for him to sign and everything. And all I had was this thing. And I'm not trying to like flip my autographs or anything to try to sell them or anything. But I just went there. I waited for like 5, 10 minutes, and then he comes rolling out in his car, and he pointed me out of the crowd for a sec. As he pulled out, he was like, "Yo, you were one of the only people that are actually right here that actually showed up to my event. You come on over here. I'll sign your thing first." I'm like, "What?" Like, he didn't call me by name or anything, but I was just like, what? And I'm like, okay, thank you. And he signed my shit. And then like afterwards, like, I got out of the way of the 8 or 9 other people that were there, and just like moved around to the side with my little camera. I felt like an asshole paparazzi guy. But then I just asked him a question or two as he was signing stuff for people. I felt like an asshole, but I was just like, I want to get a quick clip for the vlog, for the videos. But whatever. But it's cool that Ice Cube signed my Blu-ray here, and of course I got Tiny's New Solicitor. They gotta play Debo on here. To me, it's just really cool. And I have 3 more left to show you guys that are some of my favorite ones in my collection here. And one of which I've shown multiple times in videos in the past. Like I said, I'll get to you guys' comments in just a moment or two, okay? The next one up right here, I'm not even going to name everybody that's on this thing. This is probably one of my things I have that's like mostly autographs. It's all filled up here, and that's my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers season 1 DVD right here. This is like a set that came out before Shout Factory put them all out on DVD and stuff. This was like, I believe, like an Australian release, and this one was of course like signed by Jason David Frank and the Yellow, the not Yellow Ranger, but I mean, like Tommy's on there, the guy that played Goldar, Rocky. We even got Mrs. Appleby, one of the teachers and stuff. Like a whole bunch of the cast members on this this set right here is probably one of my favorite autographs things I have in my collection. One of my obviously top 10, because I'm showing you guys this in my video right now. But yeah, this is another one I absolutely love. And another one, I'm just going to go a little bit faster now so I can get to some of your comments here. And then one of the other ones is one of my favorite ones. Some of the ones you can't even see the autographs because it's a darker cover. And a lot of them, I don't like when they sign stuff in black, but on top of a dark cover, it's kind of like, why do that? But I just love this movie anyway. And that is my Clerks 2 DVD right here, signed by a lot of the cast members, except for Rosario Dawson, because she wasn't at the signing. Because back in the day, Kevin Smith used to have Jay and Silent Bob's secret stash out here in Beverly Hills, California. And he used to have like different signing events for like his movies. Like when this one came out, he had a signing event where he had, himself, Jason Mewes, Brian O'Halloran, and Scott Mosier and some of the other cast members like Jeff Anderson and stuff, come down there as promotion for their newest DVD and release. And a lot of the cast members were there. Like, I got Jason Mewes on here, Trevor Furman, who's, one of the people that are at the restaurant, Jeff Anderson on here, Brian O'Halloran, Kevin Smith, of course. He even has a picture. It was called Jason Mewes Signed It, and he put "To Brendan, Totally Gay," and he's like pointing like a like a little thing. It's just kind of like a funny little thing. I have like a lot of the cast members on here, and plus I love Kevin Smith movies. I grew up watching his stuff, but number 1 on my list right here is like one of my all-time favorite movies, and I know people give me shit for it for loving this one. But I do hope I can get a couple more people from this movie to autograph this, because all I have is 2 people on it right now, and I usually carry it in a little case like this, so it kind of like protects it a little bit, especially since it comes in a snapper case. And that is my Now and Then DVD. This is probably my all-time favorite one I have autographed right here. You can't really see them that well, but especially on this camera. It's autographed by Thora Birch and Christina Ricci. Right here from when I met Christina Ricci at this one convention about a year or so ago. And Thora Birch was like years and years ago at a Fangoria Weekend of Horror when she was like promoting like a new like horror movie she was in, like The Dark something. I forgot what it was. But like it was just cool because I used to love watching this. I still love watching this movie, but me and my sister probably saw this movie in the theaters at least 10 to 15 times. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's like Stand By Me but with girls in it. I just absolutely love it. And to have it autographed by Thora Birch and Christina Ricci is just really cool. And it looks like Christina Ricci is starting to do conventions now. Because I thought the one I went to in San Jose was her first one. And now she's like booked like 2 or 3 other ones that I noticed, but nowhere near this area from what I saw. But I gotta say, this is one of my probably my favorite autograph thing I have in my collection at the moment. But that's my top 10 favorite autographs in my collection as of right now. I have a hell of a lot more, which I'll probably make more videos on, coming up in the future. But now, since I rambled for about like 19, 20 minutes here, I'm going to get to some of you guys' questions now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me them. And I do I do have a donation link down below to my PayPal. If you guys like my show, would like to donate and help, help out this channel grow and prosper and things. I do have a donation link to a PayPal me link in the description box of this video. But let me try to get to your questions right here. And hopefully, hold on. Black Ranger said people have bad days. What? Hold on. I think people were talking to each other in the comments here. Do you own the Die Hard Nakatomi collection? No, I do not. I saw it in my last video, and I'm like, I should totally buy this thing. And then I was just like, oh, like money wise, like I just don't want to like just drop coin like that. It was only $60. It wasn't that much. I should have got it though. Do you watch all the movies on that little TV on my right side? What are you talking about? This is like, well, like 46 inches or some shit, 40 something. Whatever. And you live on my phone? What about Bret Hart? What about Bret Hart DVD autograph? I actually talked about that one in this video right here. I talked about this one earlier on. If you missed it, if you came in late, that was one of my favorite. That's one of my top 10 favorite ones. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Jess. I really appreciate you guys watching. Every single one of you guys that's watching and supporting my videos. I appreciate every single one of you guys. How much dollars for a bottle of wet movie soda? You want a wet movie? You want a wet movie cola? I actually have those boxes, those two boxes, like sort of semi-full of the wet movie juice, if you guys want to call it that. And that Vaughn's bag right there is full of gifts for Gabriel and my friend Lewis. But I was supposed to do that gift exchange video with them today. But Gabriel, was being really flaky, like he always. Like I invite him to a lot of these different events and different things that go on, and lately, and he's just kind of like, I don't know. Like I said, being real flaky with me. Any cashier? What? Merry Christmas to you, Daniel. What is up? What is up? One Christmas movie you must watch traditionally. That would have to be, Jingle All the Way. It's one of my favorite ones, favorite Christmas ones. Do you have watched the new Predator movie? No, I haven't watched the new The Predator. I remember. I don't even think I watched Predator. All I watched was the original two Predator movies. Not even the third one yet or anything. Are you going to see the new Bumblebee movie? I actually did. I did a video talking about it, a vlog talking about it. If you guys go back on my channel, I talked about Bumblebee like a week or so ago. I got to see it like a week before it came out at like a screening, a preview screening or whatever you want to call it. And I actually got to see Aquaman today with my friend Scotty. Like since Gabriel bailed on me and stuff, me and Scotty were planning to go to the movies anyway with Gabriel, but he bailed on me, so I said fuck it, and I just went to go hang out with Scotty. And I was gonna film a video today, and I was just like, you know what, I don't need to film every single time I go out, So I sort of just went to the movies and hung out with Scotty, and then did a podcast afterwards, where with my friend Aaron and Jacob on my friend Vince Calvin's podcast, talking about our new movie that we are part of called An Hour to Kill, which is on Amazon Prime right now. And but like I said, I saw the new Aquaman movie, and I gotta say, I didn't really care for it. I think I'm getting superhero movie'd out. You know what I mean? Like, you ever watch so many superhero movies, or you're just kind of like, oh shit, okay, enough, or something. Because I like the first like 10-15 minutes of Aquaman, and then afterwards I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I like the whole part when him as a kid, and like, him and his mom, and it kind of felt like I was watching the movie, like a weird version of Splash, in a way, when Nicole Kidman is like, comes from the deep and is like, mingling with her future husband or whatever. It kind of felt like Splash for a minute. But then after all that, after like you see Jason Momoa and he's like going, messing around doing his thing, it was just like, oh, okay. And after a while, I didn't care anymore. You know what I mean? It looked amazing. The special effects were amazing. The acting was fine. It just didn't feel like, like enough conflict. Like, the bad guy wasn't that bad, in my opinion. He was just kind of like, okay, he could have been more menacing, in my opinion. But it wasn't like a bad movie. I just didn't. get invested enough into the characters or care about what they're fighting for. You know what I'm saying? Wet movie. Did you see the latest Angry Video Game Nerd episode with Macaulay Culkin? Yes, I did. That was actually really cool. Have you seen the FX show called The Strain? No, I haven't. I think I got like a random season of it to review for the videos, and I think my mom talked about it because I wasn't interested, and she loves anything that has to do with TV shows. Yo, Brendan, if you had the chance to go back to the '90s, would you? You know what? Maybe, and like if I know what I know now, I'll be trying to get into movies like Heavyweights or like Now and Then and shit, and see if I can like maybe I don't know, be an extra or be a cast member part of those movies or something. That would be really cool. Why no more collabs with Cool Duder? Because he blocked me on all social media after I hung out with Danny in San Diego for his birthday party, and after he put up a parody of when he made a video called Halloween/parody when he did a review of that new Halloween movie when it came out. He did a video making fun of me and my mom, and people kept sending me messages going, "Brennan, what are you gonna do about it?" I'm like, nothing. I'm not gonna watch this thing. And then I guess he just couldn't handle the comments and said, "Brennan, screw you. I'm not your friend anymore after 10 years." I'm like, for that? I didn't even say take it down. I didn't even care what you do. Do whatever. But I'm like, you gotta end the friendship over that? Okay, do whatever you want. I don't know. He's a loner. He kind of does what he feels like doing. Who is your favorite wrestler, Stone Cold or The Rock or Hulk Hogan? I grew up with Hulk Hogan, so I'm kind of nostalgic when it comes to him, but Stone Cold was the shit. Have you ever seen the new New Zealand movie, A Quiet Earth? No, I don't think I have. Wet movie. Have you heard of the Belly, the comedian? No, I don't think so. You still wrestling, Brendan? I've never been a wrestler. What is your favorite 80s slasher film? Well, the first thing that comes to my mind right when you said that was it was called Friday the 13th 7. The first time you see Kane Hodder as Jason. And of course, with the girl throwing shit at him using her mind powers is dope. Are you working on any films? Yes, there's two feature films that I'm gonna be being a part of. I believe that I think both of them are starting to film next month, January. But one of them may start filming in February. But I'm not really sure. I'm still trying to get more information from the filmmakers because they contacted me and they wanted me to be a part of their movie. And I believe Flissa Rose is going to be a part of it. And I think it's called Final Redemption, if I'm not mistaken. And the other one is a documentary about child stars. And that's all I can really say. And it's going to be a documentary where they cut to me back and forth, I think, throughout the documentary, showing like the fandom of, I can't really say things without ruining things. Do you collect Fangoria magazine? No, I don't really collect magazines at all, but I heard there's an article that was written for the movie that I'm in that my buddy Aaron made, that Frankie and Luna and Gabriel are in, called An Hour to Kill, that this magazine has an article about us in it, but it's not, I haven't seen it in stores, but it's called Coffin Cuties. And I'm just like, shit, the only way I can get it is through their website. And I'm like, it's $20. I'm like, do I really want to spend $20 on a magazine in the hopes there's like a picture of me and Gabriel in that thing? I don't know. I kind of want to see what, if Aaron gets his first and see what it looks like inside and what they say. Cool Duder isn't very cool. Oh, no, I know. But he was my friend for 10 years. I still love him, but I just don't understand why he would do what he did. Webmoon 1, did you Scream Factory release Blu-rays? Yes, I have a lot of Scream Factory release Blu-rays. Where was the location in the mountains for the movie you did with Cinestalker? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Do you have a favorite genre? I like all kinds of movies, but I gotta say, like, genre, it's like family, like comedy stuff like Heavyweights, you know what I mean? Like chill out movies like this or Blank Check and all sorts of stuff. Like The Wizard. I love anything like that where I don't have to like I don't know how to explain it. I just love that kind of stuff. I work at a brand as a cashier at Target. Okay. What is the most watched horror movie ever that you watch all the time? I would say Brain Scan is one of my favorite ones of all time that I always kind of go back and look at. And of course, Friday the 13th, Part 8. Oh, not 8, Part 7. Sorry, Part 7. Autograph highest on your wish list. Highest on my wish list right now would be like Jackie Chan or something like that. I would say Jackie Chan. That'd be pretty sick. Even though I had an opportunity to, but I kind of sort of fumbled the shit out of that one. Is that your job passion to target brand? I don't know what you're talking about. Favorite bands? I Weezer and mm, shit. Some of my favorite bands. I love Lisa Loeb's not a band, but I always thought she was amazing. Because I watch like I said, I listen to a lot of soundtracks. I do like Mazzy Star. They're cool. Like I said, Weezer. I said that already. I'm trying to look through my iTunes right now. Kiss is dope. So is Dio. Where was that other one that I've always Hanson's cool as hell to me. U2's dope. But where's that? Of course, yeah, Blues Traveler is one of them. So I'm just like looking at my shit, trying to find the one I was looking for. Green Day. Green Day. There you go. Green Day is one of my favorite ones. Weezer and Green Day. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Hellboy movie? I don't know. I really like the first Hellboy movie. The second one I can care less, and I kind of don't want to look at the trailer for the new one. You know what I mean? I really kind of don't. What movie? Who's better, Jean-Claude Van Damme or Steven Seagal? Van Damme, all the way. Van Damme will beat Seagal's ass, boy. Did you like Ice Cube's new album? I thought it was really good, to be honest. And I don't listen to a lot of rap. Like when it comes to Ice Cube, he's good at what he does, but I'm more of a fan of his movie work than his music work. Because I can't, if he's like, brilliant, name off an Ice Cube song. I'm like, Straight Outta Compton. You know what I mean? Like that's all I can really say. But like his movies, I can like blah 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 blah. Like they tell you a lot of them. So I'm more of the movie guy when it comes to him. What are your favorite horror Xmas movies? Christmas movies? I don't know. I'll get back to you on that one. Favorite Ice Cube movie would have to be, of course, Friday. That would be my favorite one. And then what's called All About the Benjamins is dope. Anaconda is cool as hell. And I like the barbershop movies too. Even the Beauty Shop a little bit because Queen Latifah is the shit. Home Alone 1 or 2. I love them both the same. I would say, but like Home Alone 2 is just has a little bit more going on to it because he's just he's out in a different part of town, not just stuck in his house. Do you smoke bud since you live in the? No, I don't. Not really. No, I tried a couple of like weed brownies, but no, I don't do that kind of shit. What are your thoughts on the Pet Sematary remake trailer? I saw that trailer in the theater today. I know it came out a while ago, and I don't know, man. It looks like it could be okay, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm really that into it. You know what I mean? 'Cause the 1 and 2 that they came out back in the day were pretty damn cool to me. So I don't know. This new one's gonna have to do pretty well. It has to be pretty good. Will Men in Black bomb? I don't know. Maybe. Have you ever collected action figures? Yeah, back when I was a kid, I had a whole bunch of like wrestling ones and Batman figures and stuff. But like recently, all I have is like Kevin Smith ones. Like Jane Silent Bob ones that like I don't even do anything with. They're like in a box, and I have a couple of them up here. That are just like in the packages and shit. I don't do anything with them and stuff. But hey, whatever. Do you keep all your Blu-rays and DVDs you purchase and send to? Wait, do you keep? Yes, I keep all the Blu-rays and DVDs that the companies send me to talk about. Because if they send me something to talk about, like I have a handful of things here. Here, I have like a little bit of a semi stack of stuff here that I can show you guys that I got sent to showcase and review for you guys. Let me see here. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of them here. I got these two right here a couple days ago. They look pretty decent, and I got these ones from Mill Creek Home Entertainment, and they are what's it called, new 4K discs, and one of them is called A Beautiful Planet. Here it comes on 4K and Blu-ray and digital copy. This is this like cool shots of the planet that's narrated by Jennifer Lawrence and stuff. It's kind of like Blue Planet in a way, with like documentary style, but looks really damn cool in 4K right here from Mill Creek Home Entertainment. And they also sent this one right here, and these are both in IMAX enhanced. This one's called Journey to the South Pacific, and it's narrated by Kate Blanchett. And this is another like a 4K release, that they recently put out right over here. This one actually looks kind of cool too. Especially with all the, of course, under the sea shots and everything, and all the different like sea life that they have, and it's just a really nice, nice releases here from Mill Creek. So if you guys love that stuff, like I said, what's it called, Blue Planet or whatever it was I said before, you like those nature documentaries, you guys will definitely love these, especially if you guys have 4K players and stuff. It looks really nice. And some of these other ones right here, where is it? Sorry. Yeah, this other one right here, I just got sent from Mill Creek today. Didn't open it yet, obviously. This one right here is Karate Kid 3 and the next Karate Kid. They put them out in a double pack right here. I already have these films in a 4-pack on Blu-ray, so I don't really need these. So I might give them to Gabriel or something if he ever wants to hang out again. But I got these ones from Mill Creek. Just to let you guys know that you can get this little pack out in about a week or so, on their website or in stores. If you guys are a fan of the last 2 Karate Kid movies, before Will Smith came in to make it with Jackie Chan and stuff. Which I do like the Jackie Chan one, and I do love the Cobra Kai show that's on YouTube. But Mill Creek also put that out right here. And what's it called? You know what? I'll save these for review for later. I got some other stuff right here to talk about, but I just wanted to show you guys some of that Mill Creek goodness that I got right here. So support Mill Creek if any of these look decent to you guys. But other than that, I'm gonna see if there's any other comments here. I like Christina Ricci and Speed Racer. Yeah, Speed Racer was kind of cool. It's not one of my favorite of her movies, to be honest, but she's cool in it. Do you ever like Rob Zombie films? Yeah, I like Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses and of course Devil's Rejects. Or my Devil's Rejects would probably be like the most like out there crazy one in my opinion when it comes to like performances and stuff. But like I his movies are pretty cool. I didn't really care for 31 though, but whatever. Die Hard or Die Hard 3, which is better? The original Die Hard, but I do like, I like With a Vengeance too. There's a lot of really cool stuff that happens in it, but the original Die Hard is always gonna be the shit to me. When's the next horror convention you're going to? I believe it's Monsterpalooza in March or whatever it is. It's gonna be in Pasadena, California. If you guys type in Monsterpalooza, you'll see when it's gonna be there. But I'm definitely gonna be there Saturday of the show. Why don't you start selling wet movie juice? Would anybody out there want to buy some wet movie soda? Like I'll like sign it or some shit if it's even fucking my autograph ain't worth shit. Was anybody out there interested in a wet movie soda? Hit me up, because I don't even know how much it would cost to even ship shit like that. But all I have is those like little the boxes right here full of them. After that, I don't have shit. Do you have a P.O. box so I can send you some DVDs? I do not have a P.O. box at the moment. Sorry. Has any movie company asked you to send movies back? Nope, because once they send it, I keep them. And to be honest, when I get things to review and showcase, I don't get paid to do that. All they do is send me the DVD or the Blu-ray. I don't get any compensation or any money, from it. I started to tell you guys what I truly think about said release and things. Or sometimes they just say send it and just show it and show that it's out. But other than that, no, I've never gotten paid for anything, and I never had to send anything back. Well, actually, once a company really messed up and like sent me like a big like 20-pound box, and it was like 500 copies of like, I forgot what movie it was now, but it was like 500 copies of like The Dark Knight Returns or some shit, and it was just like a big old box, and I was just like, Warner Brothers or whatever company it was, did you guys ship this to the wrong place? And they're like, yes, we did. We'll have someone come pick it up tomorrow, kind of thing. But other than that, no, I usually, 99.9% of the time I keep my stuff. Are you going to pick up Stay Tuned on Blu-ray? Hell yeah, I'm going to pick up Stay Tuned on Blu-ray. You can't go wrong with that one. Favorite meatball Western? Not a big Western guy, but I remember liking Lonesome Dove when it came out, or not when it came out, but when my dad showed it to me on VHS back in the day. What is your P.O. box? I don't have a P.O. box. Your top 10 90s movies. That'll be a video for a different day, to be honest. I have to say Venom. Okay. You have to say Venom? All right. What are you doing for Christmas? Well, I'm off Monday and Tuesday, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So probably bullshitting around the house, maybe making another live show or something. Yes, do you have a P.O. box? No, I don't have a P.O. box. I'm sorry. Have you done the top 10 movies? Yes, I did. I did a top 10 autographs in my collection. You're going to have to go back to the beginning of this video. That's the first big chunk of the first like 20 minutes of the video is me talking about my top 10 favorite autographs in my collection. What is your favorite movie of 2018? Shit. I don't know. That's another one I'll have to get back to you guys on. You should do a top 10 80s horror. I'll probably do a separate video like that one day. Favorite John Candy movie? The first thing that's popped in my mind when it comes to him is what's it called? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and Cool Runnings. Zenka, you dead? Yeah, man. I've always loved that one. Have you ever seen Mortal Kombat? Have I ever seen Mortal Kombat? Bruh, yes, I have seen Mortal Kombat. There's even videos on my YouTube channel talking to some of the cast members and the guy that played Liu Kang, in my videos here in the past. He really super cool dude. No, I don't have a P.O. box, Betty White. Sorry. Are you planning on Paranormal Out and About video soon? I'm hoping. That'd be cool. I'll do another one with like Luna or something if she's down. Have you seen Nightlife? No, I don't think I have. Have you ever seen The Walking Dead 1995? It's a no 1995 movie? Nope. Can I do a horror movie collection video? You know what? I might do so in the upcoming weeks. What website do you use to keep up with celebrity signings and autographs? I just sort of find out about different things on like Facebook events. You know what I mean? Like different friends like say, "Hey, Brendan, check this out. Hey, Brendan, there's this going on. Hey, Brendan, there's that going on." So it's pretty much my friends sending me links to things. Like there's not a real big site I go to. If you go to like a thing called Celebrity Book Signings, there's like a thing that lists some stuff, but just type that in Google, you'll see. But like other than that, it's just mostly Facebook event pages that my friends like send me links to or share with me. What's your biggest letdown of 2018? Sean blocking me on all formats and like unfriending me and shit, and not wanting to talk anymore for no fucking reason. Have you watched the 3 seasons of Ash vs. Evil Dead? Yes, I thought it was pretty damn cool. Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't finish season 3. Uh, yeah, I know. JD Nut, I know. What are some movies you are looking forward to in 2019? Glass, or is that coming out this year? I don't know. Like, I really want to see Mary Poppins. I know that just came out, and Glass. Those ones look like they're gonna be pretty cool to me. Where's your favorite movie of the '60s? Well, is that the '60s? I think it's the '60s. I could be wrong. Was West Side Story the '60s? West Side Story. If West Side Story is not, well, was it made in the '60s? It would have to be this one right here, Bye Bye Birdie, from back in the day, back in 1963. This is one of my favorite ones. That one and West Side Story, but I believe West Side Story is in the '60s. I could be wrong, or hopefully I'm not though. It's cool that you work at Target because I work there too. Who the hell keeps talking about Target for? Sean is Sally over Luna. We need remote on Blu-ray. I was talking to Richard Band a few weeks ago when he was at Dark Delicacies, the composer of the movie Remote. His brother Charles Band made that movie, and he's talking about, yeah, that may be a Blu-ray in the works. So I'm like, that might be happening. My favorite decade of movie cinema is the '70s and '80s. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff that came out there in that decade. You always be at the best. You always be the best YouTuber, Brendan. Well, thank you very much. I'm not the greatest. I just sort of bullshit around because I'm a nerd, and I'm not even the greatest nerd. I'm just sort of fucking an average dude that just likes talking about random shit. But guys, like I said, I really do appreciate you guys watching and supporting my videos. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'll have my links. My links are in the description box right now to my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you guys have any of those social media sites, click those links and follow me on there. It'd be a lot of fun. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time is The Goonies. That's not The Goonies. Empire Records, High Fidelity. There you go. There's some of my other ones. Damn, you have a full store in there. I know I have a bunch of shit in this house. We love you, man, and keep healthy, bro. You're looking good. Thank you, man. Even though I'm still too scared to weigh myself, and I know I put on some, but at the same time, I didn't want to be as low as I was with my face all like, when I was like talking and doing things. But I'm just trying to find a balance. That's all I'm trying to do. I do struggle with shit from day to day, to be honest, but I know the weight loss thing is going to be something that I'm going to have to work on the rest of my life. And it does mess with me every day. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to just take it, little by little. Isn't Dirty Dancing in the '80s? Is an '80s movie? I believe Dirty Dancing is the '80s. YouTube's fine, dude. Once you lose the weight, you can't torture yourself. No, I know what you mean. I just don't want to be back in that same pattern and path as I was before, with the just not giving a fuck and just eating whatever. Do you still enjoy when you and Gabe? What? Just eat healthy week and little cheat days. I know. But sometimes cheat days turn to like holy shit days, and I'm just like, oh, what did I just do? What did I just fucking do today? Kind of thing. If you know what I mean. Favorite cartoon Christmas special? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Favorite Nicolas Cage movie? Con Air. That's one of my favorite ones. When you hang out with Danny Sinistalker again. Me and Danny were talking about maybe doing something on New Year's Eve, maybe, or sometime before the new year. We're talking about it. We don't know if it's gonna happen, but we're trying to see. I mean, once in a while, I gotcha. Especially guys love grubbing. Do you watch This Is Us? Yes, I do. I only ever watched the first season so far. I watched a couple episodes of season 2, but I still gotta get on that. But I get bombarded with screener stuff all the time. I'm with you, man. I'm trying to stay under 300 pounds. The struggle is real every day, dude. I know it's just one of those things you have to like, stay conscious of. Favorite Adam Sandler movie would have to be Big Daddy. Would you like to collab with? Who would I like to collab with? Um, I don't know. That's another one I'm gonna have to get back onto you guys because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm just kind of like I'm still talking. What am I doing right now? Did you hear Rambo 5's coming out? I saw some posts about it. But Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison are pretty cool too. This Big Daddy is like one of my favorite go-to ones. It has nice drama to it a little bit and great comedy in there. Don't get me wrong, Adam Sandler is the shit. There's a lot of his Netflix specials I had or movies I have never seen, to be honest, because I don't really frequent on Netflix. Do you prefer steel books or metal packs? To me, they're both kind of the same. What are you gonna watch tonight after you get off here? Probably not really anything, so I have to be at work at 11 o'clock 11 o'clock, which is like what 10 hours from now. Would you okay? What would you ever do a local meet and greet? I'm not a big enough internet person for anyone to give a shit about that. To be honest, what did you think of the Spider-Verse? I haven't seen that one yet. But guys, I'm gonna have to, shut this one off right now. I can't believe I'm still just rambling right here. But I do appreciate every single one of you guys that watches and supports my videos. Like I said, social media links down below in the description box. Make sure you guys follow me on there, and I'll see you guys all for the next video. And if I don't see you guys before Christmas, Merry Christmas, everyone. Goodbye.